everyone, Jenny here with Callie Jenny's Crafty Stitching. Welcome to our next Stitch and Chat. I believe this is going to be Stitch and Chat 13. And I hope everybody has their snack, has something to drink. This is probably going to take a little while. Just really quick before we get started, I wanted to show you what we are going to be working on today, which is going to be this beautiful cross stitch kit, which is the one that I got from Wadabiz. I did do an unboxing of this one, so I will include it as an end card at the end of this video for anyone who would like to see that if you haven't seen it already. Nancy over at Wadabiz does all the art herself. And then this is all of the colors. Just want to kind of remind you of this beautiful color palette that this kit has. This one on top is going to be the color that we are working with today. It's not picking up on the camera. It doesn't seem as pink as it actually is, but it is a light pink. Next time I'll probably maybe try to go with maybe a little darker, but this is what we are going to be working on today. So yeah, I hope you are all ready. Thank you so much for coming by to spend some more time with me. We're going to get right into it. So let me go ahead and get all this moved. All right, I think we got the camera positioned. I think we're ready. I've got my coffee. Oh, you know what? Let me zoom back out really quick for a moment. Just kind of wanted to show you the face that is. Let me try to pan this. I've actually started on her face and her one eye over here, but it's kind of hard to line that up for the camera. Maybe I'll try that for another time, but for today, we're going to be working on this yellow over here, which is that pale pink color. All right, I don't know, you guys might be able to tell, I am still suffering from that cold. I think today is day 9 of being sick. I am definitely improving, but still not all the way there yet. But it is a work in progress, much like a lot of my projects that I have. I hope you are all doing great. As I film this, today is Saturday, November 9th, yes. You will not be seeing this until Sunday of next week. So any news might be a little bit behind, but that is because tomorrow I am uploading my October whip parade. I will probably be continuing to call this a whip parade, but I am going to switch the titles, the front titles, over to floss tubes. And it's probably going to be, a little bit of changes in this channel. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later. Nothing too drastic. But do let me know how all of you are doing as you watch this and what you are working on. I have had a couple of you start sharing in the comments or on my Facebook chat group or Facebook group. Brain's not really with it today, folks, so I apologize ahead of time. But in my Facebook group, a couple of you have been sharing what you've been working on, and I absolutely love that because that gives me a visual. And I can picture what you guys are working on while I'm stitching. And if you are new to this channel here, I hope you will enjoy this video. And you can go check out my other line of videos that I have. I do have quite a few already. I did just start this channel, I don't know, I guess it's been about 5, maybe even 6 months ago now. And I am learning as I go. Do let me know what you have all been up to, and if anybody's got any exciting plans to share, or what you have planned for the holidays. I keep an eye on this to make sure that I don't scoot the nudge out of the way so you can't see what I'm stitching on. This one is a 14 count. So I am doing 2 strands. The kit that I got, this kit from Wadabiz, it is very good quality. There is a whole lot of color changes in it though, so it is a little bit more, it's going to be a little more difficult. But that's where you get the details, so we'll take it, and it's nothing too bad. So, one of the things that is going to be changing a little bit here is I'm probably not going to be doing quite as many unboxings. My time videoing, I'm trying to get down to probably just 1 video a week. So it'll be like my stitch and chat, and then one week a month will be my floss tube, where I will go over everything that I am working on, what I have bought in that month, and what my plans are for the next month. The other ones will be my stitch and chat. Not to say I'm not going to do any unboxings. I will do them here and there. Please don't give up on me. And you know, as I do this channel, it'll probably continue to evolve. I might start doing more things, but one thing I will definitely stay true to is the cross stitch, because I absolutely love cross stitch. So I will definitely continue my stitch and chats and my floss tubes for certain. And then just the occasional extra video here and there. Another thing you'll probably start noticing is I'm going to be doing more counted cross stitch. Now don't get me wrong, I still love stamped cross stitch, and I'm not giving up on it probably ever, I'm sure, because it makes for a very relaxing stitch. But I have found I also really, really love the counted for different reasons. You can pick, you know, the fabric that you want to work with. When you work with a stamped cross stitch, the fabric is always stiffer and rougher as you pull your needle and your floss through. And sometimes, even if you have a lot done, it can be kind of hard to tell what you've done because of all the colors on the kit, you know, for the print. So, you know, what codes to use. And when you're doing the counted cross stitch, it's like the picture is coming alive for you as you're doing it. And for me, I just really love it. So you will start seeing more counted kits. So please let me know what you think of these changes so far. Again, I hope you'll decide to stay, and those will still be videos you're interested in seeing. Please let me know. Please let me know if there's something else you'd like to see. And you'll see if it's something I'd be able to do. There's a couple of other crafts that I do enjoy, just not quite as much as the cross stitch. I do love diamond painting, and I do have a lot of beautiful kits that I've collected from, well, mostly really from Diamond Art Club and Dreamer Designs. And they are very, very beautiful. But I also even like occasionally to do think it's, what do they call it? Latch hook rug kits. I haven't pulled that out in quite a while, but I do enjoy doing it. It's so hard because in my free time that I do have, I'm usually wanting to cross stitch. I wound up only going to work this last week, Monday and Tuesday, because I was just so sick. In fact, Tuesday I came home early, and this started like last Friday morning. I was so sick, I actually wound up on Wednesday going to urgent care. And I'm not one for going to the doctor. And I can't even tell you the last time I went to urgent care, if I ever have, I'm not sure. It's just not something I do. But when I woke up on Wednesday, I just felt like I was really slipping, getting worse. So I did go in. And I am glad I did. Because the doctor told me that I was starting pneumonia and bronchitis, which I'm not sure I've even had either one, much less both at the same time. Oops. Yeah. But gave me a cocktail of medications, and we are working on getting better. I am definitely better now. My voice still probably sounds a little bit funny. And I am very, very tired still. But we are on the mend. I hope everybody else is healthy out there. I know it's really going around everywhere right now. People are getting sick. You've probably noticed this is not a silk stitch kit. These are just your regular, I believe just regular ecological cotton. DMC for whatever threads. And as you can see, seems to be working definitely smoother and easier. Not that it really wasn't that hard though with the silk. It wasn't that much of a struggle except for those strands that I put too much wax on. Have any of you started a silk kit yet? Do let me know what you guys are working on. Sorry if I asked you already. Like I said, my brain is not functioning very well today. I don't know why I didn't like that. Let me know what you guys think of this kit too, and if you've checked out the Wadabiz. She has such beautiful art. All right, what are we doing here? Let me take this one back out. So yeah, let me know if you've checked it out. She does diamond painting and cross stitch. And she creates all the art herself, I believe. And I know I misspoke before, and I'm not sure if I had straightened that out yet. When I first spoke about Wadabiz, I said that they were all one of a kind. And that was actually incorrect. I believe she does auctions, though I think they just had their last auction of the year, and I don't think they're going to start up again until February. But she does auctions where you can get them at definitely discounted. And I believe though it's the ones that she does for the auctions, I believe, that are one of a kind. But unfortunately, unless you've already gone over there and participated, you're not going to be able to be a part of one of the auctions again now, I believe, until February. However, she does all kinds of things over there, so definitely go check out her Facebook group. She also has a YouTube channel. I'll try to remember to link those all down below. Any business I talk about, if I do, and any other channel, if I talk about them, I'll always list it down below as long as my brain remembers. I haven't started one of those gnomes yet that I did the poll for. Remember, they kind of tied, so we didn't really get a winner. Luna over at the Random Stitcher, she actually has one of those on there that I was on the poll. It had all the colors, the purples and yellows. I think he's holding a little star. And since we didn't have a clear winner, I think I'm just going to go ahead and start that one with her. I'm not sure exactly when. My plan for today, after I'm done filming, is to go start working on my Merry Mushroom Village picnic again. I restarted it the other day before I got sick. Probably only got 150 stitches in it. And I really want to start getting more done. And I also was thinking about trying after this video to try to do that ASMR video again. But I don't know. We'll see how I feel, because I am just not tip-top right now. Oops, hitting my light. So what is new with all of you? Oh, got it caught. There we go. What have you all been up to? We will go over all the comments from the last one, like we usually do here in a while. Let me make sure you guys can see this good. I forgot to check for a while there. Thank God you could see it. I do love this Nerge, but it does, especially when you sit it on the table to use it, it just slides a bit. It's just so minutely, you don't even notice. Until you realize your arms are stretched across the table while you're trying to reach. All right, maybe not that bad. Weather has definitely changed here. It's gotten much cooler. Though today is a nice day. What it says right now, it's 71. That's Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit here today. I'm not sure what that is in Celsius. Hold on. Let me take a quick look. I always mention the weather here quite often, but I never tell you what that is in Celsius. So let me see if I can figure that out really fast. Okay. Though some of you may already know, I don't. 71 Fahrenheit. Wow, it's like it already knew what I was going to ask. So 71 Fahrenheit here would be 21.67 Celsius. So that is what we have here today. It's pretty nice, actually. Though it's always a little warm in this stitchy room. I don't want to turn the fan on though, because then it makes racket, which might irritate. So I don't want to do that. It's not too bad. So excited. We have my oldest daughter, who lives way, way up north, coming for Thanksgiving. So I'm really looking forward to that. In, I don't know, that's probably somewhere between 2.5, 3 weeks. Something like that. Probably 2 weeks from Wednesday. Though, by the time you see this, it'll be sooner. Because you are not going to see this until a week from tomorrow. By the time you are watching this, I should be in tip-top shape again. I was just getting ready to say how smoothly this was going, and then it snagged. There we go. Caught it quickly, though. Yay! Sorry, guys, for picking kind of a boring color here. You know what? At least it shows up against the ink. Gosh, it snagged again. What's going on here? All right, I must need to unwind this or something. Let's see. Sorry if I'm talking really low, too. I just keep realizing I'm not even sure how we're going to be able to hear me. I'll have to try to adjust the volume in the edit. I like to have these taped a week ahead of time just in case anything were to happen. I have a video for you. Please let me know if you guys are okay with just one video a week. I can try to do more if time allows. It's here and there, but definitely not regularly. Not right now anyway, not with my work schedule. And I'd love to hear your opinion on the little changes in my channel. I'd love to know what you think. If you hear noises, that's the hubby getting his clothes out of the dryer. They'd probably be taking some out and maybe putting some more in. And yes, he does his own laundry. He does his, I do mine. He's very particular how his stuff hangs and folds. Yep, you probably heard all that. All right, I think I need to get a drink of my coffee really quick before it gets cold. Wet my throat because it feels raspy. You know, if any of you are under the weather, I hope not. Wow, that coffee's already getting cold. It's barely warm. Might have to go heat it up. We did go out to breakfast this morning. It was my first time out of the house since I went to urgent care Wednesday. Then we went and did our shopping for the week. And I was wiped out by the time we got home and put that all away. Seriously wiped out. My plan is to try to not leave the house again before I have to go back to work Monday. But it was nice to get out into the fresh air. briefly. I am going to be doing a separate stitch along. It's going to be for that beautiful big beaded kit that I just did a review on for New Craft A. I also had agreed to do a stitch along with it. So I will be doing that. That will be an extra video. That one with the cute little 3 kittens in the window looking outside on the snowy ledge looking at the birds. So we shall see how that goes. Let me know if you guys are excited about seeing that. Trying to think how many whips I have going right now. I've definitely, again, been slowed down so far this month with getting sick. I was so sick that some days there I couldn't even stitch. You know, that is a bad day. I'm trying to think. I did get a little bit more work done on my European town. Now that I'm actually starting to see something, it's made it a little more enjoyable for me. These really big ones, though, can be really hard to work on. Especially with the stamped big ones, because they're just so stiff and awkward. So how many of you out there like to do both stamped and counted cross stitch? Or do you just prefer one or the other? You only prefer doing stamped, or you only prefer doing counted? No wrong answers. It is all about preference. So far for me, I really enjoy both. I feel that there's some designs I just really gravitate towards. But I also like a lot of color. Having it be colorful makes it more fun for me. I hear something vibrate. I think it's from the dryer or the washing machine. I think his other load's not quite done yet, and it's like vibrating everything. Let me know if you hear it. Well, I'll know if you hear it when I go to do the editing. And I apologize if you do. And it just keeps winding up. Just trying to catch these down over here, and then I'm going to work my way back up. Just figured since we were right here, we just drop down and go ahead and get these. Let's try to unspin this. See, I'm going to even go in the right direction. Have any of you started decorating yet for Christmas, or do you wait until the end of November? I have not started. And I probably won't, I'll probably be more the end of November, beginning December. I'm a slacker. Come on. Yep. Now I hear the washing machine going off. So now those are going to go in the dryer. Sorry, everybody, if you're hearing all those noises. You'll notice that, I mean, this has moved to it. I have a real hard time getting these really tight. I'm just not strong enough, I guess. Sorry, too, my voice keeps going in and out, in and out. Still weak. Hopefully I don't miss any of these. I hate when I'll be like way off over and then I'll be looking and I notice I got some half stitches somewhere. I'm sure that happens to everybody. It's just so frustrating. I'll be like 1 or 2 in this color, so you gotta load up your thread with that color just to go catch those half stitches you missed. Come on. Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to get this back on track over here. All right. We'll go over our comments from the last one here shortly. I feel like I'm forgetting some stuff that I wanted to tell you guys, and I apologize. Like I said, my brain isn't quite with it today, but I am trying. But I know I'm forgetting stuff that I wanted to talk about because I had to keep thinking of all these things I want to talk about. And then my brain just is gone. Not sure if the next one will continue stitching with this one or stitch something different. Right now I'm leaning towards just continuing with this one, maybe a different color. Let me know what you guys think. Would you want to see this one again? Do you want to see a different one? Or does it not really matter? Let me get this lined up here again. Here we go. I think I moved it again a bit. So what do you all like to do for the holidays? Do you guys have any like traditions that you do every year? Or just kind of plan it year by year? Or not plan at all. Maybe just go with the flow. Whatever happens. Quite often that's actually what we do. So hopefully nothing wrong with that. Especially now that, you know, all our kids are grown and they're spread out all over the place. Which of course is very sad. And if any of you are new, since I spoke about it before, me and my husband together have 5 children and 11 grandchildren. And they are all over the U.S., unfortunately, which means we can't see them near as much as I wish we could. Oh, my thread came out. I'm going to put it back in here. I am using my beautiful needle threader. I absolutely love this thing. Again, I don't know if it'll pick up all the sparkles, but I just love this picture. All right, let me get this back on the needle here. All right, I think we're back in business. So yeah, let me know if you got what you guys like to do for the holidays. And do you live where you get snow? Because I don't. Though we can go see our kids and grandchildren that live up the mountain. They get snow. So it's not far away to go to if we want to see it. California's funny that way. California has like all the landscapes. It has deserts. It has lots of beautiful, gorgeous mountains. You get lots of snow. In fact, I remember one time reading, it was like the top 20 places for getting the most snow each year. I think two or three of them were actually in California. And I think the number one, I can't remember for sure, but I think it may have been Mount Shasta here in California. But then all the valleys, you know, down in Southern California, it's much more moderate. And then up north, just very, very green, lots of forest, just beautiful. And that's actually where I am from. It's not where we live now, though I would enjoy moving back up there. Hopefully will one day. But it is absolutely gorgeous. And it would take, if you were to drive from one end of California to the other, gosh, I'm trying to figure out how long that would take. I'm thinking probably a good 16 hours. California is a very long state. Now I have to go from side to side across. What did I do? Hold on. Went up the wrong one. Okay. So if you were to go across sideways, you could probably do that. Well, for one, it'd depend on if you were in a high traffic area, which can really add on the time then. We do get a lot of traffic down in Southern California. It's absolutely terrible. Hideous, even. The traffic. I don't recommend it. But if you're not accounting for traffic, gosh, I'm not even really sure. Maybe 4 or 5 hours? But that's just a guess. I'm really not sure. I'm not really ever going from, east to west. Usually going north to south, and that's the way it's very long. But what a beautiful trip it always is. Unfortunately, though, as we've gotten older, it is harder for us to make that drive. Even splitting it up, because what we would try to do is if we were going to go up north to see my family, we would usually leave that evening after work and get as far as we could, and then go the rest of the way the next day. But even that's getting to be too much for us. Our back starts hurting, shoulders start hurting, neck starts hurting. Stinks to get old. But it used to be the only option, really, other than maybe taking a bus. Definitely don't want to do that. Because they used to only have what we call a prop plane. I think one of those was propellers. That would fly out of San Francisco to Eureka up there. It's actually right above Eureka, but it's called the Eureka Airport. But it's actually out of Arcata. And if it were really foggy, they wouldn't land. They'd just take you back to San Francisco. And it was very expensive. So we would never go that way. For one, I wouldn't even risk having my vacation ruined, getting to go see my family because I couldn't land. But now they have regular planes that fly into there. So it is something that we may look at in the future, going that way instead. Because that drive is just getting too much for us. As much as we love it. And unfortunately, we still work. So we can't just take, as much time as we want and mosey up there slowly. He's not yet. Any of you have your kids or grandkids that live far away? Can understand exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, at least we're going to have some coming down here in a couple of weeks, so that'll be nice. Only for about 3 days, but they have to leave on the 4th day. Again, if you guys would like to share a picture with me of what you guys are working on, I would love it. And there are 2 ways that you can do that. You can send me an email down in the description box. I think probably clear at the bottom. I have my email address that you are welcome to send a picture of what you're working on if you want. Or I do have my Facebook page that's still fairly new. I just started not long ago. Doesn't have a whole lot of members yet, but it does have a few, and they are awesome. And you can always go there and share pictures of what you're working on. Just love seeing all the different things people work on. I love it. That's why I love watching other people's stitching chats. I love all of it. Everything stitchy related. Stitchy toys. All of it. All right, I think I'm going to pull up the messages left from our last stitch and chat. And again, I want to thank everybody for taking the time out of their day to not only watch my videos, hang out with me, support me, but to take the time to leave me a message. I really appreciate it, even if it's just an emoji. It's so nice that you stopped to share even a happy face with me. I appreciate it. And if ever you would rather not have your messages read on the Stitch and Chat, just let me know. I know some people do enjoy it, so it's the only way right now that I could give back. Though I do plan on hopefully doing a giveaway here soon. I'm only going to say that within my videos because I want to make sure only my subscribers get to participate. I was going to wait until I had reached 500 subscribers, but I just really want to give you guys something sooner. So I've decided to change that to once I reach 300, and we are creeping there, folks. So I don't expect that'll probably be too long. And then we are going to do a giveaway. I actually think I'm going to start working on putting together what I want to do in that giveaway, because I'm probably going to do for 2 people. And I'm going to get some stuff together. So maybe in my next floss tube, which will be my November updates, which should be like the first week of December. Part of that, at the end of that floss tube, I will show you what I will be giving away in that first giveaway. And I do say first because I do plan on doing more. Definitely for milestones, and then who knows, might be just because. Just because I love you. All right, let me pull out these messages from our last Stitch and Chat. All right, let's see. Where am I? Okay, so in our last one, let's see, where? Liz Walker-Watts said, "Hi, Kelly, another calming stitch along. Thank you. I'm currently just starting my Joy Sunday 14 count Streetscape 10. Thank you so much, Liz. I love how you put in exactly what it was so I could actually go look it up and visualize what you are working on. I love it. And it's so fun to start a new stitch. So woo, I'm right there with you. I'm thrilled for you. You starting a new stitch gave me joy. I'm sorry if I'm an enabler. All right. Sorry for my voice. I'm really sorry, guys. All right. And then Crafty Pet Mom 4593 said, "Hi, Jenny. While watching your video, I'm working on Rioli's counted cross stitch foxes in the leaves. I'm also a bit behind on my videos because I'm recovering from surgery. I do vote for the Santa cross stitch. I love it. When I finish the back stitch on my Tiger 3, I will email you a photo. Have a great night." Aw, thank you so much, Crafty Pet Mom. I appreciate you. And Rioli's Foxes in the Leaf, how fun. That is such a beautiful stitch. And I'm curious because you did say it was counted. If you only do strictly counted or if you do counted and stamped. But I love that. And I'd also love for all of you, how many whips do you all have? I'm trying to gauge how big of a problem I have. I need to know if it's just me or not. Because at this point, I don't know, folks. I think, gosh, I don't know. I might be sneaking on 25. I'm not even sure what I have right now. But for me, I have to go with what I feel or what I'm in the mood for. What's bringing me joy in the moment. But again, thank you so much, Crafty Pam. I appreciate that. Not sure what surgery you're recovering from. And if you mentioned it before and I forgot, I'm so sorry. But I really hope you are okay and doing well and that you heal very quickly. All right, then we have Cocorific929 said, "Love this Stitch With Me video. While watching and listening, I've been staring at the Heaven and Earth Design website. I want to buy Mini Angus and Mini Ellie Mae, but I'm trying to decide whether it's realistic stitching or wishful stitching. We stitchers all know that there's a difference." You know, Cocorific, I do know exactly what you mean. Quite honestly, between the huge stash of cross stitch that I have and diamond painting that I have, and figuring that I am already 59 years old, I'm honestly not sure that I could feasibly even complete everything that I currently have in my lifetime, even if I live to a ripe old age. So I know exactly what you mean, and yet it did not keep me from buying more. I'm so bad. And I love Heaven and Earth Designs. There are so many that I could get. You know, I'll try to remember when I do my next floss tube to pull out my program that I use, which is the Markup RXP, and show you guys what all I have collected in actually a very short time. I will try very hard to remember that. All right. Thank you again, Cocorific, and I appreciate you. And then Amanda's Crafty Corner said, "I'm watching this in spurts as I've been super sick since Thursday morning." Ooh, I feel you, girl. Kind of did some diamond painting, kind of did some cross stitch, was working on my snake flower while watching you tonight. Loving the silk cross stitch. I still have to start mine. It's buried underneath other ones. I even sort of organized my cross stitch today to get all the ones I want to work on in a pile. One of them is for my friend Steven, who watches my lives and that I talk to every day. I'm right there with you, girl. I feel for you. And it sounds like you were much more productive than me while I'm sick. So good for you. And thank you for watching and sharing. All right, Garnet Girl 178 said, loved your video. Currently working on Peace River Cabin diamond painting by Diamond Art Club. And gotta say, curious about the silk kits. Yeah, that is an absolute beautiful diamond painting that you are working on, Garnet Girl. I absolutely love that one, so I am sure it is gorgeous. Do let me know how much of that you've gotten done. I know that's going to be really beautiful. And definitely check out those silk kits. They are great and beautiful. The shine on them is just... I try to convey it in the video when I would do the unboxing, but it's like the Grand Canyon. You just have to see it in person to really get the full effect because they are just so silky, soft, and so shiny. They literally just slide everywhere. They're beautiful. So definitely check that out if you ever get the chance. All right, and then CocoRific929 said, question about the Facebook group, though I'm sure I already know the answer. Is it for stamped cross stitch only or for both stamped and counted cross stitch? That was actually a very, very good question, CocoRific. And I did have it named so it was kind of misleading and made you think that it was, I think, only for stamped, and it is absolutely not. It is for all things cross stitch. Stamped, counted, tool, whatever, anything cross stitch related. So I did go ahead and tweak the name of it just a little bit. So now I think it's just Callie Jenny Cross Stitch Fun. So you are welcome to post anything that is cross stitch related. I just ask that you don't promote, like other channels or try to sell anything or anything like that in the Facebook group. But other than that, yep. And of course, keep it clean. You know what I mean. But yes, it absolutely. Counted, stamped, does not matter. I love it all, and I expect a lot of people do. So I am down with that. Yeah, like I said, you're going to start seeing more stamped from me as well. Well, we've almost gotten through this thread, but I think these threads are longer in this one because I had threaded up a second needle. We are not going to have time to do it because we are already at about 55 minutes. So I'll probably just save that. I was going to say it to the next stitch, but I actually might work on this again before I do another stitch and chat. I absolutely do love this kit. My voice, I feel like my voice is trying to go out. I really hope you guys are able to hear me through all this, and if not, I am really sorry. Be sure to let me know again what you think of my changes. Hope you'll stick with me as this channel grows and I figure me out. Always open to thoughts and ideas. And I want you guys to know I truly, truly appreciate you. All of you have joined, become a part of this crazy Callie Jenny family. Always there, every single video. I'm so thankful to you guys. And hopefully I'm going to be able to start giving back to you guys here pretty soon. So yeah, just let me know what you think of these changes. Hope you won't miss all the unboxings. Like I said, I'll probably still do them here and there, but when I do, it'll most likely be more, it'll be more like for, like I said, like name brands that I know the artist is getting recognition or whatever, or the makers of it. Yeah, I think that is going to be it for today, my beautiful stitchy family. So let me know what you think. Say hi. Love you guys. I hope you will all have a very blessed week. I hope nobody gets sick. Please. Nothing but joy for the holidays for you is what I am praying for you. And yeah, be safe, y'all. And have a very blessed week. And you know what time it is. I bet you could tell me. It is time to get stitchy with it. Bye-bye.